Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Around the Church News from the Beech Creek Wesleyan Church for the week of Sunday, April 26, 2015. We would like to start off this evening with a Bible verse, Psalms 32. Oh, what joy for those whose disobedience is forgiven, whose sin is put out of sight. Yes, what joy for those whose record the Lord has cleared of guilt, whose lives are lived in complete honesty. When I refused to confess my sin, my body wasted away, and I groaned all day long. Day and night your hand of discipline was heavy on me. My strength evaporated like water in the summer heat. Finally, I confessed all my sins to you and stopped trying to hide my guilt. I said to myself, I will confess my rebellion to the Lord, and you forgave me. All my guilt is gone. Prayer needs from around the church. Please remember to pray for district-wide church plants, missionaries, Reverend Swink, Andrea Glossner, April Salinas, Arlene Keller, Barb Fetzer, Bob McCauley, Bob Punish, Brenda Pletcher, Brian Moore, Kathy Packer, Charlotte Young, Charlie Butler, Cheryl Berkey, Darlene Boone, Dave Cox, Dave and Lucille Reisinger, Deb Young, Denny Packer, Don Myers, Donna Bittner, Dot Donahue, Dot Neese, Dot Winslow, Faye Bechtel, Henry and Norma Packer, Haas Byerly family, Jeremy Bittner, Jim Shadle, Joe Wheeler, Josh Ponish, Joy Falls, John Fryer, John Ketchis, Jim Strunk, Judy Aronavage, Judy Kane, Keith Lefevre, Kane Wolf, Lori Eckenrode, Lose family, Margie Young, Mary Beth and Mary Bear, Mike and Wink Kitchen, Michael and Sandy Sheasley, Mikey Falls, Mildred Nicholas, Nancy Leggy, Pat Culp, Phoebe Smith, Ray King, Reverend Hickson, Ryan Glossner, Ryan Young, Rusty Herlocker, Ruth Irvin, Sharon Nivison, Sis Young, Steve McCall, Tom Francis, Vito DiCapria, Vivian Glossner, and the Weaver family. Please continue to remember Ron Smoyer and Catherine Boone in your prayers, as well as the Nepal church plants due to the massive earthquake that they suffered. $200 was raised from the men's breakfast to send teens to the youth camp this year. It was a privilege to welcome Pastor Bob Croft, who is the lead pastor at Hyde Wesleyan Church. Pastor Bob has led Hyde Wesleyan Church in the daughtering of the Well at Phillipsburg and Overflow at Altoona. Next Sunday, Pastor Richard Cox will be sharing here at Beech Creek Wesleyan. This past Sunday continued the sermon series entitled 290,000 Reasons. The series is designed for us to begin building the team between Hyde Wesleyan, the Overflow Church, and the Beech Creek Wesleyan. During this time, we will be hearing from each of the pastors in the team, as well as Sam Scribe, a member of the launch team from the Overflow Church. It is truly an exciting opportunity for us to partner together to have a greater impact in reaching some of the 290,000 unchurched in the 6-county-wide area. You will want to be sure to be here over the next 3 weeks as we celebrate the Great Commission and how we can reach the lost through church planning. Small groups and Sunday school follow the worship service every Sunday. These groups offer a connection point to growth and service. Classes are held for each age, and it's a great time to spend time in the Word. The greeters on April 26th was Anna Bowers. We have some very exciting news, very exciting things coming up. Vacation Bible School is coming June 15th through the 19th, and we need all the volunteers who are willing and would like to come and help out with the kids for this great cause. Join us every Sunday evening for 3G Creed, youth group, or the evening service. It all begins at 6 p.m. On Wednesday evenings, there's a men's and ladies' Bible study held at 7 o'clock. We invite you to connect and grow through these small group activities. The Beech Creek Wesleyan Local Conference is scheduled for Sunday evening, May 17th at 6 p.m. Be sure to mark your calendars for this special congregational meeting. We are collecting men's deodorant 2.0 ounce or larger for the Clinton County Inmate Christmas Outreach. You may make your donations in the basket in the lobby. Place your donations in the basket in the lobby. A church-wide bus trip is planned for Saturday, June 27th. A great place to go and tour our nation's greatest, one of the closest battlefields to learn about the Civil War. Transportation cost is $68. It also includes lunch, admission, and a step-on guide at the battlefield. For information, please see Stan or Ressa Owens. As a lover of history and the Civil War, I very much encourage you to take this trip, and you'll learn things that you never learned or never even thought of that happened so close to us. Have you noticed the new mailboxes in the lobby? Thanks to Jerry and Judy Heverly for this donation, and to Jerry for crafting them. We expect them to be in operation later this week. A great big thank you to each one that participated in the men's breakfast. A great time was had by all. Special thanks to Jerry Heverly for coordinating the breakfast, and to each of the guys that helped cook. To Marlo Malk for his custodial care of the church each week. And to the worship leaders who lead us to God's throne and worship each week. Please take notice there are thank you notes from the Hicksons and the Georges on the bulletin board in the lobby. And another new announcement. Anyone who can sing, play the piano, and would like to participate for special songs on Sunday mornings, please be in contact with me or with Pastor Allen, and I will forward my email address to you at a later date. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great week. We'll see you next week for news from around the church.